Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Chuck Jones, here with Adam Cox and the whole Zone Sports crew as we bring you Week 7 high school sports action here on the Zone. Tonight, we're at the Valley Indian Stadium in Lucasville as they take on the Portsmouth West Senators. Adam, this is going to be one heck of a game.
Well, Chuck, you got the West Side Senators coming in undefeated on the season. Right in the mix of an SOC race with the Wheelersburg Pirates, and they're coming into Valley on homecoming night. This is a big rivalry SOC game, and anything could happen, Chuck.
It is. And, you know, the SOC games have just really kind of started kicking up this month.
Yep.
You know, the second half of the season is really where they come in. And so far, you know, we know that that Minford has lost to West. Let's see. What is Wheelersburg's playing Waverly this evening?
Right.
All right. And we've got Valley and West here tonight. I mean,
it's gonna come down to who can win on the road, and this is going to be an important night for the West Side Senators to come out here to Valley on homecoming night with a big crowd, packed house out here at this nice stadium. This is one of the nicest stadiums in the area.
It is.
Beautiful turf.
Quickly, I want to go ahead and acknowledge our pregame is brought to you all through football season by McDonald's of Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, and Rosemount. Big thanks out to McDonald's for supporting Zone Sports and the area youth in a million different ways. So yes, we are loving it.
Yeah.
You know, now it looks like they got the tunnel going on there.
It looks like some kids are coming out to make the extra tunnel here on homecoming night. The West Side Senators travel, a nice crowd. And again, the West Side Senators is going to be led by quarterback Dylan Bradford. Number 15 is a playmaker not only with his arm but with his feet, Chuck. We've seen him dance in and out of situations. Find Josh Berry down the field at Raceland in a big fourth quarter win.
That's it. If Barry's got the carry, it's going to the house.
Right, and what we see here with the West Side Senators is number 23, Garrett Hurd, likes to run the ball. Garrett Hurd's had some successful games on the ground. They also have some great defense, holding Minford last week.
It's a big deal. You know, and in that game we saw some other players come out. We saw Gabe Skaggs come out and do a great job. You know, we started seeing some other names in the schedule start to make an impact in the play, you know.
Right.
Of course, they got Drew Cassidy kicking, you know. Definitely doing a great job throughout the season. Who else we got? It seems like I'm forgetting somebody. And I'm trying to think of who it is that we're forgetting.
Well, you know, they got the kicker, Drew, too. We can't forget about Cassidy.
Well, that's what I just talked about.
Right.
Yeah. I'll say there was somebody else. Was it Cole Staggs?
Cole Staggs is the corner and plays some receiver.
Yes.
Made some big interception at Raceland for the first 7.
Right. You're right. That's who I thought I was trying to think of.
Joe, what about the big Igas boy coming in off the bench?
That's right. Igas. You know, they're just loaded for bear.
Right.
You know? And then in the Indians side, I mean, we got a lot of players, you know.
Yeah, we'll see the Andrew Shope kid come in. He's been playing some quarterback. They've been mixing it up a little bit at the quarterback position, so they got a couple different quarterbacks that they're going to see tonight. But look for some youth. Look for some kids younger in the J.T. Ward. He's their senior leader. But look for some of the youth for Valley to get some shots in the game tonight.
Yep, that's true.
We got a great refereeing crew down there. Looks like the Meeniks, Chris Meenick and one of his sons, Jason, are down there.
A lot of experience.
Looks like a Blanton. So we got a good refereeing crew here.
It looks like the Senators just entered the field, and here comes the Indians right behind them, coming through their tunnel. And they're carrying the flag. You know, a lot with as much stuff has happened in the last week with the shooting in Las Vegas and things like that. You know, the flag is flying at half-mast this evening in recognition of a national tragedy. It's a very sad situation, you know. But sadly enough, everything has to continue moving forward, and we pray for those families and friends of people affected by that. Well, let's go ahead and take a quick break. We've got about a minute before kickoff, so we'll be right back with the kickoff.
Many people know that at the Battery Terminal in Ashland, Kentucky, we sell automotive, marine, and recreational vehicle batteries. But did you know we also sell
Power Wheels, motorcycle, and wheelchair batteries?
We also sell batteries for garage door openers, watches, cordless phones, and cell phones.
The Battery Terminal is a family-owned business located in Ashland, Kentucky. We've been in business for 28 years, and we are here to service your battery needs.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here in Southern Ohio, the pride of Lucasville, the Valley Indians football field here, as we bring you Week 7 high school football action on the Zone. I'd like to take a quick second here in the pregame to acknowledge Andy Malett on the director's chair, Tyson Trinidad on camera, and Anissa Blankenship joining us on camera this week. Big thanks to all of them and to Adam Cox for coming out and helping us bring all these games to you so you can sit at home and enjoy them in the comfort of your easy chair or couch. Now, everybody's starting to move to their respective sides of the field to prepare for kickoff. The clock now has 12 minutes on, and we are waiting for that magic kick. Who's got the kick, Adam?
Well, it looks like Valley's going to be kicking off to West, and that's going to put Mr. Staggs back deep. 2 Staggs back deep. Number 1,
99.
Cole Staggs, and number 26, Cody Staggs will be doing the return.
Cody is Skaggs. Or no, Gabe Skaggs. Is that 99?
Yeah, there's a Skaggs and 2 Staggs.
Yeah, that's
Cole
it.
Staggs and Cody Staggs.
Yeah. So here we go.
Here's the kick.
Pa-boom.
A short one, but it's going to be taken by Cole.
Taking up around
And
the
he's got
18-yard
room,
line.
and he's
He is-
gone.
Oh, man,
He's
is
got
moving.
one man to beat. Cole
It's a
Staggs
free-for-all, and he's going.
to the 25.
You know, he got slowed down about the 33-yard line, just enough for the rest of the Indians to catch him.
Cole Staggs turned on the Jets, found Cody. That's Cody Staggs, sorry.
Okay.
Cody Staggs turned on the Jets, found a little crease in the return action, and it's going to set up a big first down for the Senators at the 24-yard line of Valley territory. Dylan Bradford will be in the shotgun, and he's got big 99, Gabe Skaggs. Bradford's going to throw. Looks.
There it is. It's out there, but too far gone for a reception.
L.T. Maynard was going deep.
L.T. Maynard.
Didn't get no separation. Look for the Westside Senators have changed some things up. Garrett Hurd split out left. Gabe Skaggs, the big fullback, is going to be running the ball. Bradford keeps.
He's
got
moving.
Oh,
Forced out of bounds.
nice play outside by Bratchett. Bratchett with a nice hit outside to force Bradford out of bounds, and Trey Bratchett is a young kid. He's just a sophomore for the Valley Indians and Coach Crabtree's defense. That's Robbie Bratchett's son, the running back, the real good running back from Portsmouth. So
Excellent.
Bradford's in the shotgun, looks, he's got a man.
Oh,
Touchdown! Senators, what a catch!
Look at that.
Number
That was
44.
That was an awesome dive catch.
Sid Sheffett, the tight end.
Well, you know, that's not the first time we've said Sid Sheffett this season. We don't say him often, but when we do, it's usually something good that he
Nice
does.
play. Nice throw by Dylan Bradford to find the crease. The Senators, only 34 seconds into the game, have found themselves up 6-0 early.
And we bring out the leg, Drew Cassidy. Ba-boom. And it is good. So Cassidy crowns another field goal.
Cassidy connects.
Look at that. So that takes us the Westside Senators 7, the Valley Indians 0 at this point. 11:26 on the clock. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with more action.
You've always been able to recognize value. The decisions you make today put you on the road to where you want to be tomorrow. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back to Zone's High School Sports. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox, and you're watching the Valley Indians take on the West Senators. The West Senators have just drawn first blood, making the score 7-0 with just about 34 seconds. I mean, that was a pretty fast score.
And what you like to see about Coach Crabtree is that he immediately starts coaching. He knows he's got a young group out here. He knows he's a few years away from having some upperclassmen with some experience, and he's just always coaching, and that's one thing I love about Coach Crabtree. Cassidy's going to kick this, and I got money that it lands inside the 5 or further.
Ba-boom, there it goes. All the way back to the
goal line.
To the goal line.
And
Look at that.
Oh, he about set it on the goal line.
He about did. I tell you.
Nice kick by Mr. Cassidy, number 12. And, you know, I've seen Drew has been playing a lot more defense for the Siders, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So the Indians come up to the 20-yard line where they will get first possession of the ball game. 11:25 on the clock, and they have first and 10 on the 20. It's a beautiful night out here, isn't it, Adam?
It is.
I mean, for those of you who haven't been out here to the Indians Stadium, it sits in a beautiful valley surrounded by hills.
Shope looks, got the screen,
Oh.
and that's going to be second down. They're going to mark it complete
with a
for a loss of 4.
4.
Looked like it hit the turf to me.
It was close.
Almost think the Valley Indians would rather had an incomplete pass there.
I think so.
But
think you should've just dropped it.
Andy says to me that it was a catch and it was a good call by the officials, and what should I expect out of the Blantons and Meanix? Nothing less. Here's the handoff, and he's sweeping across the corner. Streeter out of bounds.
And
that's Gabe Streeter, number 22. We seen him early at Portsmouth, first game of the season. Just got a few carries, and Valley's starting to move him into the mix a little bit more as the season goes on.
Yep.
It's going to be a rough third down.
Well, they had a gain of 2 on that play, but they're still not back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 12 as this Cider defense flexed their muscles last week at Memphis.
Yes.
They looked strong at Memphis last week,
I
and
think
boy, they're
they
getting better
surprised a lot of
every
people with
week.
that last
They're getting
week.
better every week. Oh, he's nice spin move,
There's
and
the
he's
pitch.
got
almost intercepted. Who is that?
That's Staggs.
Yep.
Yep, that's our boy. That's number 26. That's Cody Staggs with the pass defense at the corner position. Also had number 12, Cassidy, in on the coverage.
Mm-hmm.
You know Josh Berry back deep, number 30. He's the playmaker for the Siders, and he can make things happen. Watch to see what Berry does with this punt, or if the Indians try to punt it. Uh-oh. Shope, nice punt.
Yeah. Scramble in the back.
Wow, what a play by the Shope kid.
Yeah.
Athletic move because it would have been blocked.
It would have.
He dodged the West defender.
I mean, he was in trouble for a second.
Little rugby kick.
Yep.
Moved to the side.
And got it all the way down to the 22.
Well, and he took that almost at the goal line.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a good 70-some yard punt there.
Mm-hmm. So the Senators take over on their 22-yard line. 10:22 left in the left in the first quarter, and they've got first and 10. As we see what they do.
Here's Dylan Bradford, and they've changed it up with West is showing a lot more of Gabe Skaggs, the big fullback.
Yeah. Now they were stopped hard.
It looks like they're going to stop running.
So no gain,
Hurd.
no loss.
And started running the big fullback.
Well, Hurd didn't Hurd have the injured ankle?
He
last
has been nursing an ankle at Raceland.
Mm-hmm.
Did he play at Minford?
He did play at Minford.
Limited.
It wasn't as limited as we thought. Jay, who was with us that night calling, he had gotten some information from some of the kids, and that his ankle was really messed up and he wouldn't be playing that night. And he ended up playing a lot more than we thought.
Trey Bratchett with a nice defense play there at the corner position. The sophomore broke it up from Mr. Berry. No flag on the play. And that's going to bring up third down and about 9:37 to go in the first quarter. The Indians are down 7-0 to the Siders. Bradford in the shotgun.
Got a connection, and he's moving. There's the first, and he's continuing. Gain
Garrett
of
Hurd
about-
out to the 50.
Gain of almost 18 yards on that.
Nice bubble screen. Valley had no idea what was going on. They still didn't have the coverage, and they weren't communicating.
Well, the Indians are going to have to be careful because, the Senators are only 3 touchdowns and a field goal away from a running clock. I know that sounds bad, but the Senators are explosive.
Now when they line up in this I formation, you know what's going to be happening here. Gabe Skaggs is going to lead Hurd with a carry. Oh!
Look at there, 99.
Gabe Skaggs, 99. Leading the way up the middle, about 8 yards. Nice play of deception by the Senators, as when you put Hurd in the I formation behind the fullback, you usually give it to him, and they gave it to the fullback, and Valley wasn't ready. Pick up about 7 or 8. Nice play call by the West Side offense.
The ball's
now
now
you
on
see
the
the I
44.
formation again. You got Barry over here drawing one-on-one coverage. Bradford sees it, and he likes it, but he's going to hand it off to Hurd.
And there's the first down. So the ball moves to the Indians' 40-yard line. And the Senators have 1st and 10.
I wonder if Drew Cassidy is going to play basketball at West.
I don't know.
Or if he's just going to go straight into.
Oh. Cassidy almost had that one.
Nice throw, too, by Bradford. Just deflected. Fell incomplete. They got that I formation again. Second down, though. The toss to Hurd. He's got room.
And he's boogieing through. So he collects the first,
and he's
plus
got
2.
good vision, and he's making good cuts. You see the quick cuts Garrett made behind that block to bust up through to get the first. Keep giving it to Garrett Hurd, and I think he's going to be finding some success behind Gabe Skaggs. I think that play there is something that you could continue to run. Plus, I think you're going to be able to run it in between the tackles and get him into the secondary. West up front is a little bit more physical than what Valley is used to. Bradford rolls, got Barry, bad throw, incomplete. They want to get Josh Berry the ball out there one-on-one, see if he can make a play, make a kid miss, and see if he can make some yards after the catch, but the pass falls incomplete. With 7:42 to go here in the first quarter, Chuck, it's been all Senators early.
Yes.
And Chuck is photobombing
Trying to
right now.
Just trying to get a picture of this to put on the Zone's Facebook.
Here we go with that I formation. Garrett Hurd up the middle. That's what we're talking about. And
Look at
they
that.
find success of about 7. That's going to bring third down up. And with 3rd down and about 4, with 7:30 to go, the Senators are knocking on the red zone door again. Could go up 14 if the Valley defense don't stand strong here, Chuck.
Well, the ball is now on the 22.
We got a shotgun.
3rd down, 4 to go.
Bradford on a design keeper.
He scrambles.
He ain't going down.
He makes it, and he's
Touchdown.
gone. Touchdown.
Dylan Bradford. Got
Senators.
more moves than a belly dancer.
He does.
Made men miss left and right. We talked about it earlier in the pregame.
We did.
He makes plays with his arm, but he also makes them with his feet as Dylan Bradford scampers in from 21 yards out with 6:59 to go on the clock, bringing the score to 13-0, pending Drew Cassidy's extra point. Now the Westside Senators have jumped up early the past couple weeks. Let's see if they keep their foot on the gas pedal now. Cassidy's extra point is up, and it's all good. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back after a word from our commercial sponsors.
Hello? Oh, hey, honey. Dinner. Yeah, I got it.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
We're back from Valley Stadium here as the Indians have fell behind on homecoming night 14-0 with 6:59 to go in the first quarter. Chuck, we've had an update from Waverly actually. Willersburg is trailing 7-0 early in the first quarter. We also had an update that Logan on the way to Minford made a wrong turn and it was lost, and that game will be at a later kickoff.
Really?
Yeah. Logan got lost on the way to Minford, turned, and ended up in West Virginia. True story.
Yeah.
Here's some of our sponsors that we have today. B&B Loan, Desco Federal Credit Union, KDMC, which we got to thank KDMC for doing everything that they do. Awesome job as they promote zone sports in our community. We couldn't do it without KDMC.
You are definitely right.
Portsmouth Cinema 8, the Portsmouth Public Library, Powell Insurance Agency.
They're in New Boston.
Powell, Shawnee State University. SSU Bears is a proud sponsor of the Zone Sports, and we appreciate all they do down there at SSU. And, of course, Sunspot Tanning. Dr. Lucas has spun Sunspot Tanning in Jackson, Willersburg, and Portsmouth. Have been a proud sponsor of Zone Sports for many years.
He has been with us since we started.
And the Package King.
The Package King.
Aaron Schmidt at UPS. Stop
Boom! Look at that.
Drew
all the
Cassidy
way
again.
back. You know, I bet if there was a basket back there on the goal line,
he could put it in.
Cassidy could just drop it in there every time
for extra 3 or 4 points, something.
Yeah,
that'd be a fun part of the game,
wouldn't it?
Like they could make it, kick it all on a kickoff.
Yeah,
and hit something, a target.
We ought to recommend that.
Yeah. A couple other sponsors that we have is the UPS store is down by Gaddy's. We also have Gaddy's Pizza. They're down there. Willersburg Cinema.
Boland's Mini Mart.
They're a big sponsor of Westside Senators.
They are.
Low gas, plenty of lunch meat and chicken and pizza.
Oh, they got Hunt Brothers Pizza. They got Chester Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's this Westsider defense coming out to see what Valley does. A slow handoff, and it's going to go for about 3.
That cost them.
Slow moving and developing, but Levi Campbell picked up a little. No, was that Streeter?
I think it was Streeter.
Streeter?
I believe so.
2nd and 6. Streeter did get 4 yards, and that puts Valley into the positive. Lost 2 on the first drive, picked up a positive 4 on this one, puts them at +2 for the game. 6:23 to go in the first, Chuck. The clock's running. Shotgun for the Indians this time. Coach Crabtree calls into play. Shope's in the shotgun. The snap is going to be a handoff to Streeter around the end. Barry
first, breaks the second.
Josh Barry was there for containment,
but
turned him inside. And we're lucky that the Indians didn't get caught with a hold outside. Looked like there might have been a hold outside on the corner, but no flag. Another proud sponsor is Loot Supply. Loot Supply has been a proud sponsor of Zone Sports
for quite a while.
Bob and Floyd Tires.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome place to get tires. Get mine there every time. Visit Little Bobby and the boys.
That's it. Rob and Eric can take care of you down there.
Yeah, they will. Direct Connect Media.
Direct Connect. One of our sponsors has been with us for several years. Specializing in text messaging.
Millette got the first.
And text messaging
I think
campaigns.
that's going to be measurable. But Millette made a nice little move, and number 17 moves the sticks for the Valley first down. Nice play by Millette there as he got a little wiggle room and made it count. Millette's still in the ball game at tailback.
There's a snap. He's moving. Like a gain of about 5-6 yards.
Hey, if Millette can get them 5 a carry, they're on to something here. And they're rubbing that little wrinkle and showing a little delayed counter that's giving him a little bit of running room. And they're letting the West Side Senators defensive line get up the field and then running into the spaces that they're leaving. Valley's letting West push up the field and then trying to run in behind that rush.
Yes. Oops, sorry.
We got a false start. Looked like a little head bob on the line. That's going to move them back 5, and that's going to take back what they gained and bring up about 2nd and 10. Now, we do want to mention that Sherman Cricker is a proud sponsor now.
Yep.
And
they've been with us for several years.
Stoltz Pharmacy. Jason Bentley as
well. Yep. Stoltz Pharmacy.
My stepdaughter, Cheyenne Weekly, has started working up there.
Did she?
Yeah.
I'm saying they've got a location there, and they've got one over in Greenup as well.
She's taking chemistry down at SSU, and they gave her a little part-time.
Well, that's awesome.
No flag on the play, though, and
they're stopped cold.
No gain on that play. And everything's just a little slower developing for the Indians than what they would want to have happen. It seems like
a lot of these snaps are slow.
It seems like it's just a slower mentality trying to throw off the Senator speed, maybe. And knowing Coach Crabtree, he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, he's been a successful coach for a long time.
One of the best around. Shope looks. Barry's in his
trouble.
face.
He's got it. He is sacked. Almost about 18 yards.
Josh Barry,
behind the line.
big sack. That's going to bring in the punting unit. And if you remember last time, Shope had to move out of harm's way last time to get the last punt off.
That's true.
3:14 to go. Barry is back deep. Here comes that Senator rush. Oh, they almost got it again. And Barry catches it.
He's wiggling. Look at him go. He broke the first 2, but slowed down enough to where the rest of the Indians could catch him. So he goes down on the 35. 2:55 left on the first quarter clock. The Senators lead the Indians 14-0.
Still first quarter here, Doug Chuck. 2:55 to go from Valley Stadium. And West Side Senators on their way to possibly their 3rd possession and 3rd touchdown of the game if Valley don't step up here on defense.
That's highly possible.
They got that I formation. They love to run out of it. Faking.
Nice fake.
Throws it down.
That pass intended to Skaggs. Yeah, Skaggs. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you this much. The West Side Senators have been undefeated this season. They went to Raceland and won. They won at Cold Grove. They've been taking care of business when they need to. And it's been fun to watch them. They're on a great ride this season.
They are. Straight up the middle. Hurd moves. And he's now got some room. He's moving, but they're chasing him out of bounds. And he's pushed out at the 2-yard line. Almost another touchdown.
What a block on a peelback.
I'm telling you. So we have a flag on the play.
Coles Staggs peeled back and hit him. The new rule of high school football, you cannot hit a defenseless player on a peelback block. You cannot decleat someone like that. And number 12 just got hit. That's Andrew Andronis that took the shot, and that's going to be a spot foul. So that's going to take the run all the way back to about to the 29-yard line.
Ooh. Crackback block. Well, it looks like we've got a timeout real quick, so let's take a break, and we'll be right back with more action.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Good.
And we're back here at Valley Indian Stadium in Lucasville as the Indians take on the Senators. Senators have possession of the ball and have just peeled back a nice run for a crackback penalty.
Well, you gotta give Staggs some credit. The play was the right play in football. He peeled back, made a nice downfield block for Garrett Hurd. It's just a new rule in high school football that you cannot peel back.
Pre-snap penalty. Ball start on the Senators.
Number 5 moved a little early.
So we now have 1st and 15 for the Senators, as they will be on the 34-yard line. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in this quarter as the Senators lead 14-0.
Dylan Bradford is managing this offense as well tonight, and he's in the shotgun again. And
nice pass. And he's shuffling, breaking tackles. And it takes about 5 to bring him down.
Wes is a little bit bigger. Wes is a little bit stronger, and you can tell that as
that's it. So he
West
goes from the 34-yard line all the way down to the 15.
Nice play by Staggs.
Yes.
Big play, too.
First quarter, Oak Hill 14, Northwest 0.
Oak Hill
14.
Northwest
0.
Wonder what we got from Berg.
I'm kind of wondering that myself. There's the snap.
Hurd.
He's through the
wiggling,
middle.
jiggling, and getting 3 or 4 more.
He gets about 3 or 4 yards. JT Ward bringing him down.
I think that I've been trying to tell Trinidad that I'm not going to pull out any of his little magical words tonight, and I don't know what word he's wanting to use tonight, but he usually has something that he's wanting us to pull out.
I think he's just making them up in college during the day.
He's trying to get him to create a new word in the Urban Dictionary.
He's trying to get it added to the thesaurus.
He ain't even paying attention to us tonight. Do you have any new words you want us to use, Trinidad? Hey, I'll tell you, this weekend in West Virginia, the over-the-air radio app that you can get.
Yeah, tune in.
WIOI football. I didn't miss the bingo game.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't miss the bingo game. I definitely had plenty of time to Bradford for the first down on the keeper, down inside the 3. And I don't know if they're going to try to run another play before the end of the first quarter to go up 21 or if they're going to.
Well, they might as well.
First and goal west, the Valley 4.
So we've got about 15 seconds left to go in this quarter as the Senators
10,
move to the line.
9, 8, 7. Bradford snaps it. The hands off
They
to
push.
Hurd. He don't get in. He didn't get in.
Nope.
Into the first quarter, 14-0, and that's the score here from Valley as the Siders are up on the Indians 14-0.
We'll take a break, and we'll come back right after this.
Let's see if we can get you some help.
Who do you think you're going to get to help me this time of night?
Thank you for calling King's Daughters. This is Natalie. How can I help you?
My husband has a pretty bad cough, and it seems like it's getting worse.
Let's see about getting him in to see a provider.
Care 24/7. Free advice, help, and scheduling 24 hours a day.
Honey, I think they can get you in as soon as the morning.
That fast?
That fast.
Care 24/7. Here when you need us.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
We're back from Valley Stadium as the end of the first quarter is 14-0 Senators, and it's been all Senators, Chuck, as the Valley Indians have not moved the ball at all on offense.
You know, they've been trying. It just hasn't worked out yet. So as we move down to the next play, the Senators will take the ball, second down on the 1-yard line, and try to slam another touchdown.
This is where they like to do the Dylan Bradford quarterback keeper and that goal line stance, and Dylan has been doing it for success all season long.
You know he has, but I tell you what, I think they ought to hand it to number 78, Caleb Deaver.
Garrett Hurd touchdown. 20-0.
Caleb Deaver, I've been watching him during this game. He is a big lineman.
You can't hand it to a lineman, Chuck.
Huh?
You can't hand it
but
to him.
But boy, if you could. Maybe he should just pick him up and carry him across, you know?
We got an update from Waverly as the Pirates have rebounded quickly to take a 14-7 lead.
There we go.
Setting up what we call maybe the Halloween Bowl of two undefeated orange and black teams in the SOC.
That's it. You know, that is our favorite game every year here at the Zone is the Halloween Bowl. You know, they have been Wheelersburg and West have been playing during that last week of the season since I was in school.
That's back in the 60s.
Well, I don't know if it's back that far, but considering that I'm headed. Oh, Andy's telling us we need a commercial, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll come right back and reminisce about the old days.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
A night of family entertainment awaits you at the Portsmouth Cinema 8. We're always improving. More games, better movies, delicious concessions, online ticket sales, and updates on Facebook as well. To make your experience better, we now have all 8 theaters in digital DLP with Dolby Surround Sound. Plus, you can watch your next digital 3D movie here. All the entertainment you need at Portsmouth Cinema 8. Movies will never be the same again.
Pressed.
And we're back here at Valley Indian Stadium as the West Senators have just taken another lead, bringing them up to 21.
Drew Cassidy's going to be doing the kickoff, 0. Chuck. You owe me right now 2 dinners. Do you want to
not owe you dinners?
Do you want to go on he makes it in the end zone or outside the end zone?
Okay, now wait a minute.
Let's go. You don't owe me nothing. Let's do this one right now. I'm saying inside.
I'm saying not into the end.
Get in there! Get in there, Drew!
And
oh, it would have.
No, but it didn't.
Oh!
Whoa!
That's the big collision of the night. Monroe's big collision by number 38.
That was a heck of a hit.
Was that number 38?
I can't tell who it was. I feel bad for that boy.
Oh, he lit him up. That was number 38, Ryan Spriggs, the senior. Decleating hit, and the kid's down. Why he's down, Chuck, let's just have a quick moment of silence, a prayer for the kid's safety. And when we come back, guys, we'll be back from this commercial break.
The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
Watching Zone Sports.
He took the rollback block.
Game
really?
on.
That's number 13.
That's number 12, sir.
That's number 13.
I bet
Andy,
you
who is it? 13 or 12? Well, we're back.
That's
as
number
we're
12.
debating. Okay, number 12. You got it right. All right.
All right. So, hey, did the ball go? Did I win that bet because the ball would have?
Not would have. Didn't.
So I'm down. Okay.
Yes, you're down.
Hey, that was Mr. Andronis. He was the guy that took the rollback block too.
Yeah, he was.
And he just got hit again. That kid's taking a beating today.
I hope he's all
Shope's
right.
going to run. Shope has nowhere to go as he's met by a host of ciders. What did we call that last year, Andy? A band?
Well, it was a band of pirates.
Band of pirates
joined
in.
A Congress of Senators. Yes, it was a Congress of Senators.
The Congress of Senators brought him down, and they vetoed the bill of the run.
They did. So Valley comes back to the line.
Hey, the Valley Indians are trying to muster something on offense, but this West Side defense is taking pride on shutting people down and hitting people hard. Shope's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
And
he throws it away. Incomplete even over on the sideline as the coach dropped it.
Yep. He lost the support of the tribe as he was coming back.
Right. The tribe had set up their teepees and their everything on the left side of the field, and he rolled out to the right, which left him with nowhere to go but to shoot the arrow out into the prairie.
Into the prairie.
All right, let's get back to seriousness now as it's 21-0. Me and Chuck are starting to get a little loopy here early.
That's it.
10:55.
It's the altitude.
Well, it's getting darker early.
It is.
And we're out here at Lucas.
But it's beautiful evening. It is a beautiful evening. 74 degrees.
The fake handoff, but Barry's in his face. Shope
There's the pass, but
little
it's
miscommunication.
way too far.
That's going to bring up another punt from the Indians. Good coverage, though, as number 4 was there, and that's Newman. And Newman was – oh, it's Norman. Sorry, Norman on the coverage. And the all-dangerous Newman.
Newman.
That's Norman, Isaiah Norman on the coverage. Josh Berry will return this punt, and Mr. Berry is always dangerous.
You are absolutely right. There it is.
Man, they're going to get
right
one.
to him. Look at this. And he fair
catch.
catches.
He fair caught it. And a smart decision by Barry as he didn't have no return set up. Man, the Senators are almost blocking that punt every time, and Shope
It's
is
close.
just getting it off.
I'm telling you, one of these times, they're going to get him.
And I'll tell you what, it doesn't look like that the Valley defense is coming on the field with any type of defense of stopping this Westside Senator offensive attack.
You know,
Garrett Hurd, Gabe Skaggs, Cody Staggs, Josh Berry, Dylan Bradford, just to name a few of these bright stars on this Westside Senator offense, have been having their way so far today, Chuck.
They have.
Bradford. Oh, Berry up the middle.
Oh.
And he's still on his feet.
You know, he took a solid hit right there that should have stopped him, and he rolled and got another 3 yards. I don't know if he got the first down out of that or not, but it sure was close.
When I dip, you dip, we dip. And he got a couple more extra yards when he said that.
Well, that's it. He did then.
But Berry is such a playmaker, and him and Dylan Bradford, both those kids have quick and exceptional feet. Their footwork is great. I'm actually hoping we play West in basketball this year. I'm actually hoping that those kids don't play. I mean, they're quick. They're very quick-footed.
You are right.
Dylan Bradford looks. He's got Staggs.
He's got time.
He's got him.
Long pass. And connected.
What a catch by Staggs. That's Cody Staggs, and he has been making play after play.
What a pass.
Dylan Bradford put it on the money to Staggs. He laid out.
That was like a 40-yard pass right to him.
But what a catch by Staggs. Man, that kid has came to play. Even though the rollback block was a penalty, he's been in the right from the opening kickoff where he took it down inside the 30 to that play right there on a nice diving catch.
Yes.
I mean, that was a difficulty of a 10.
No, you're absolutely
right. And he just
right.
made the play. Garrett Hurd in the I formation. That's when they like
They're
to give
shove
it to the
through.
fullback. And he's a big guy, and you know who that is.
Yep.
Gabe Skaggs, number 99. Didn't play last year. A big reason that the Westside Senators have been a little bit stronger in the middle of the field.
Yep.
He plays fullback, he plays middle linebacker, and he's a big kid.
He is.
Gabe Skaggs is something to watch.
So they're now on the 5-yard line.
Knocking on the end zone door once again with 8:50 to go here in the first quarter. Garrett Hurd is in the I formation. Garrett Hurd gets the ball. Garrett Hurd is in.
So there's another touchdown for the Senators. And that brings the Senators up to 26, 27.
27, pending the extra point by Cassidy to make it 28. We're one score away from starting the second half with a running clock.
I think I said in the first 2 or 3 minutes that all they needed was 3 more touchdowns and a
field goal.
And a field goal.
Let's get a couple more touchdowns just to make it secure. You know what I'm talking about, Chuck?
Because we're 8 minutes, 36 seconds left till the half, and there's the kick by Cassidy.
Gosh, that Cassidy
and
kid
it is good.
Is one of the, if not the, best kicker in Ohio.
Yeah, probably so. You know, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with more action right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Howell Insurance Agency, serving you for over 75 years.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back.
Now go to the west.
Here in Lucasville at the Valley Indian Stadium, where the Senators lead the Indians 28-0. Now, we've just got an update again from the Wheelersburg Valley game.
21-7.
I tell you.
21-7.
21.
I say the final score.
Waverly.
The final score of that game will be 42-7.
I believe it'll be roughly 42-44 to 14.
Ooh. Here comes the Siders, going to kick off with 8:36 to go. And let's see here what the Valley Indians can do with this return. Oh, double or nothing. I say outside. I say outside.
You can't say outside now. You
said, fumble!
You said double or
Out
nothing.
of bounds.
You yelled double or nothing. That the same stakes were going on.
Let's hope that West scores again, because that one, Drew rushed us on that one.
Did he? He sat over there for a minute.
Ball's going to be the Valley ball about the 18-yard line. 20-7.
20-7. Interesting. Now, I wonder if it's 27 because they missed.
Jalen Miller don't miss a lot of extra points.
Or because they went for 2.
I'd say Jalen might have missed one.
Yeah.
He don't miss too many, but I don't see Coach going for 2 that. Oh! Hey, I'll give Cade Millett credit. After contact, still picked up 3 rough yards there. He took a hit from Skaggs and still was able to pick up some yards.
Well, every yard that they pick up against the Senator defense is a rough yard.
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of people here at Valley are just bewildered by the score early. But Coach Crabtree is trying his best with this young team and rebuilding out here at Valley. And Shope looks. Nice play.
Taken out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Number 1 with the reception and made a nice play. That's Tanner Cunningham. 19 seconds on the play clock, 7:48 to go. 28-0 is our score from Valley as the Senators have had their way. Streeter up the middle. Nowhere to go as Gabe Skaggs. Gabe Skaggs is there.
He picks up 4. So the Indians go to 2nd and 7. And the Indians break through for a first down. Number 32?
Nice block by the Indians.
Number 22.
Yeah, that's Streeter. Big block by the Indians.
You know, Streeter's a 5'10", 170-pound junior. He got some yards on that. $6:55 left to go till the half. So Millett goes through. He makes it up about 4 yards or so.
Second and 7 for the Indians. Senator 48-yard line. Second quarter. Eastern 14, East 6.
Eastern 14, East 6.
Wow. Tanner Cunningham with the second catch of the night. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 1, maybe 2. And they're into Valley territory, or West territory, excuse me.
They are. This is the best run they've had so far.
And they need to do something with it now as the Westside Senators offense has been kept on the sideline and the defense now is having to play on this side of the field for the first time today.
It looks like he's
fourth
maybe
down
within a yard of the first down.
It's going to be 4th down, and Coach Crabtree is going to have to make a decision. 4th down and 1. They're going to go for it, and this here, my friend, could be where the Siders defense comes up with what could be The AC Communications turnover of the game.
That's it.
He's got it. He didn't get it.
Looks like he got forward. Did he not get it?
He didn't get it. First down, Senators. Bad spot.
That is it. So the Indians lose control of the game in what has been their best drive so far. And the Senators take control with 4:49 left on the clock until half. It'll be 1st and 10 on their 42 as they continue to lead the Indians 28-0.
4:49 to go. Will they put in that almighty 5th touchdown of the first half? Bradford skips.
Yep. Incomplete. Oh, East and Eastern now tied up in the second quarter.
Yes, they are.
Did you say Logan took a wrong turn?
Logan took a wrong turn, not in Albuquerque, but they did take a wrong turn and got lost and ended up in West Virginia. They had to move the kickback in.
West Virginia. They were going to Minford, right?
They were going to Minford.
How do you end up in West Virginia?
Well, if you're coming down
35,
if they made a wrong turn there in Albuquerque,
well, they must have. I mean, West Virginia's a long way to go.
Well, if you come down, what I'm thinking is maybe they came down right there by Belpre and turned into
down along the river.
Route 2 or something.
Well, Logan.
I mean, is that the way Logan's?
But Logan's up there by Nelsonville, Zanesville,
Right.
Lancaster.
Athens.
Yeah. Oh, Barry moving it down.
Barry on the carry.
As we debate topography.
I'm thinking that they probably just took a wrong turn right there.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Definitely somewhere. It's probably compounded by several more.
Well, the movie Wrong.
Yeah, if they crossed the river, they went
That
the wrong
movie
place.
Wrong Turn had a school bus in it in that.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
School bus from Ohio makes wrong turn, ends up in West Virginia.
I'll tell you. Well, you know, it's Friday night. They could have showed up at anybody's stadium and started playing.
Maybe they put in Milton or something.
There's the pass. Almost intercepted. It's broken up by number 4, Ashkettle.
He had his eye on it and almost picked it off, but just deflected it. Now the Senators are opening up that playbook and extending it, running some different plays here that we haven't seen Coach Johnson call before, just because it's a good opportunity for him to see what Bradford can do with it and how the boys handle it. 28-0, you can't really close everything up. You still got games to go on.
Well, we still got a lot of this game to go.
Well, you got to think. I mean, there's things and situations that's going to happen in the next.
There's the handoff. Was that Hurd? Yep.
Well, I mean, say you play next week and there's a situation that you need to be able to count on a play and the kids to have ran it before.
That's true.
You can't just close everything up.
That's true.
And you got to think of that. Coach Johnson took some beatings the last couple years over at West. Time to turn it around a little bit, and these West Side Senators are answering the call. Next week you got Willersburg and Minford.
Garrett Hurd taking it downtown. Yes, you're right, Adam. Next week we have Wheelersburg at Minford.
Yes, and then we got Willersburg
at Valley.
At here?
At here.
Okay.
You know.
And
Then we
end
have
up at,
West versus Wheelersburg in the Halloween Bowl.
you know what Garrett Hurd running the ball today kind of reminds me of the old days of cruising on Chillicothe Street. He's just going right down the middle. You know what I mean? He's not having any trouble. He's just cruising through the line.
That's it. Cruising on Chillicothe Street.
And at the end of Chillicothe Street, you can always go in Smith Drugs. Smith Drugs are one of our proud sponsors at the end of Chillicothe Street.
Right there on 2nd and Chillicothe. long-time member of the community, long-time supporter of Zone and Zone Sports. And they love high school sports and kids sports throughout the area. Sean Sturgill down there is
doing a great job.
Big into youth athletics.
Well, let's see if they give it to
JT Ward.
Let's see if they give it to Garrett Hurd for the hat trick.
The hat trick.
Could be the hat trick.
Well, I say JT Ward was just moving it down there.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 with 1:25 to go inside the Valley 10-yard line.
So we're 3rd and 3 for the Senators. Just over a minute left to go in the half. Will they pop the 30 mark to give us a running clock when we come back?
Gambling is not my strong point, but Hunter. There it is.
Yep, the Senators.
Hunter Reed rumbles, stumbles, and bumbles his way in for 6, making the score 34
Indians
to nothing.
0.
That'd be hard to go down.
So we'll wait a second as Drew Cassidy will probably line up for the kick.
And Bradford will be doing a holding, and it should be 35 to nothing before we go to a commercial break.
58 seconds on the clock.
This kick brought to you by Wagner Rental. Wagner Rental and Supply in New Boston.
Need it.
Big, rent it. After that, we'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. 35 to nothing is our score here from Valley.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here in Lucasville at the Valley Indian Stadium, where the West Senators lead the Valley Indians at a score of 35-0. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox and the whole Zone Sports team as we bring you Week 7 action of high school sports here in Southern Ohio. There's 58 seconds left on the clock as the Senators prepare to kick off to take us into the half. Drew Cassidy has got the ball up and marked. So he will be kicking off. So where do you think it's going to go, Adam?
I'm going to say
back or front?
Front. I get front this time.
You get front this time? I'm taking front too, though.
Oh, no. You got to take back if I take front. No, Drew. Yes. Oh, fumble. Picked it up. Here he comes. He's got running. Oh, man, there's some big hits on this special teams.
Ash Kettle returns the kick and
he
gets
emptied.
Down to about the 25.
West is laying the lumber on the special teams hits, man.
Yes.
They're treating it like,
so that drops the clock 7 seconds.
To 51?
51.
This will be the last couple plays of the half. Unless a miracle, we should be going into the halftime at 35-0. They got 5 right. Hand off to Streeter. Streeter.
He's looking for something.
Barry's got him for wrapped up for a loss. This will be the final play of the half, and then we'll take it to the locker room. Now they start the clock, and that's going to be the final play of the half. That's it. Coach Crabtree is going to say that's enough.
So
clock runs down. We're at the half.
The Indians and the Senators leave the field. We want to quickly thank our sponsors for being with us. We want to thank all you all for sitting and watching the games each week. We're going to go ahead and go into the half. Again, the West Portsmouth Senators lead the Valley Indians at a score of 35-0. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to your hometown proud IGA, where we have the freshest and sweetest produce, the most delicious and ready-to-eat meats, a wide variety of groceries you can't find anywhere else, everyday deals and digital coupons, a chance to win what you spend, and great prices to boot. At your hometown proud IGA, we are excited to see you. We are the Westside IGA. We are the Memphis IGA.
We are hometown proud!
Everyone has a personality. Shouldn't your kitchen have one too? Craft-Made Cabinetry has hundreds of distinctive ways to help create a kitchen so personal. It could only belong to you. Craft-Made, it becomes you. Visit craftmade.com or call 1-866-CRAFTMADE for your free idea book.
Welcome to your hometown proud IGA, where we have the freshest and sweetest produce, the most delicious and ready-to-eat meats, a wide variety of groceries you can't find anywhere else, everyday deals and digital coupons, a chance to win what you spend, and great prices to boot. At your hometown proud IGA, we are excited to see you. We are the Westside IGA. We are the Memphis IGA.
We are hometown proud!
When you're pain-free, you can live free. At SOMC, our physical medicine and rehabilitation associates can help you live free from chronic pain and free from worry, too. That's because we can provide a wide variety of pain management treatments, including epidurals, nerve blocks, and spinal stimulation, so you don't have to worry about living on pain medication. Innovative pain solutions from SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here at the Indian Stadium, where we're getting ready to kick off the second half with another Cassidy kick from the Senators.
We're even right now. I'm going to say this one goes inside.
You going to say inside? I'm going to say, I'll say outside.
Now we're going goal line, right?
Outside the goal line, yeah.
If they catch it at the goal line, I lose, right?
Right. If it goes, it has to go in the goal line.
Come on, Drew. Here's the kick. Get in there, Drew.
No.
Oh, dang it.
Number 4 for the Indians, Jake Ashkettle moving it up the field.
To about the 25-yard line. Now we'll start this half of the running clock.
There we go. Yep. There we go. The running clock is kicked in, which will speed this game up tremendously.
It will, but if Valley don't do nothing soon, it could get into the fourth quarter relatively quick.
Yep.
Here's what we got here is the Shope in the shotgun. Looks like the starters are still on the field for both sides.
Well, he's got some room. Gabe Streeter.
12 yards and a Valley first down. Now, I will tell you this. It looks like the Senators aren't flying around to the ball like they were in the first half. Coming out of the locker room being up 35-0, you don't want to hit the field flat and cost yourself an injury or something like that late in the season. So
you're all right.
You got to play hard and you got to come to play at all times.
There's a snap.
Kate Millett carries the football for the Indians.
Now, that is what, the third play? Is it the third or the fourth play of the half so far?
What was that, Chuck? Sorry.
I said, was that the third or the fourth play of the half?
That was the second play of the half. This is the third.
Okay. And we're already almost 2 minutes off the clock with this running clock. The running clock makes a huge difference. Oh, look at there. Oh. Number 71, Brandon Weaver taking him down, but not without getting a Valley first down.
Streeter's run the ball hard. Every time he's touched it, he's looking good. Bounced it outside and kept it alive and beat the corner and got the big gain.
Well, this is their chance to get that clock stopped, you know? 9:30 left in the third quarter. We got a sack on the backfield of Shope.
I just had a sneeze attack, and I apologize.
I was going to say, bless you.
7 sneezes.
That was impressive.
Impressive.
You know?
They always said you could pass away after 6, so I guess I proved that wrong.
Well, we're glad you're still with us.
Yep.
So we're down to 9 minutes on the clock as the Indians are 2nd and 14 after sacking Shope in the backfield.
We got some good new sponsors with Weeks Wrecker.
Yes, they're on with us this week.
Games
Pharmacy and Save-A-Lot here in Lucasville. He's moving. Gabe Streeter getting that pass.
Streeter is the bright spot for this Valley offense.
Well, you know, we're seeing a different Valley team right now than what we've seen the first half. And, I mean, they could stop the running clock.
With one score, with one roll of the dice, they could actually do that.
And
let's see if that Senator defense steps up to the challenge because they've been flat.
Jesse Jones.
Sounds like an old Western name.
Does, doesn't it?
Old Jesse Jones on the ball, Gary.
He must be good, though. His name's Jones.
Yeah.
You know?
Game Save-A-Lot and Pharmacy is what we was talking about, as well as Weaver's Gas and Oil over there. They're a big supporter of West Side football.
They sure are over there off Dry Run. All Seasons Heating and Air joining us supporting the West Senators this year.
Thompson's Petroleum.
Thompson's Petroleum has been with us for years. They always they support Senators football like no one else over there. They are all about it. And Barber's Auto Parts with multiple locations throughout the area.
Multiple.
You know.
It's going to bring up a big 3rd down, and guess who's in? Mr. Joe Iguez, the run stopper.
Man.
The big guy.
He's a hoss.
Get you some of that, he told me.
I think half that line.
GYSOT, he said.
GYSOT.
And guess who's there? Big number 60, Joe Iguez.
Well, you see, he was lined up against 55 for Valley, which is Nick Crabtree. What's the stats on Iguez there? Because Crabtree's 6'4", 295. And what's Iguez?
Iguez stats is showing 6'3", 310.
So.
What a battle up front.
It is. There we go. Looking for a receiver. He's in trouble. Oh.
He had Jesse Jones and missed him. West takes over with the running clock on the 19.
Oh,
and
man.
They're not going to run the clock. They need to start to keep the clock running, right?
Yeah. The clock should continue, I believe.
The clock has stopped, and there's not a lot of things going on here. Last time we had a running clock.
I think possession change doesn't stop it, does it?
This clock's still stuck at 6:01.
There we go.
Tick, 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 tick. One of the bright spots of the West Side defense that time was the play of the defensive line getting after Shope to force the incompletion.
Yes.
Big Joe Iguez came in and made some big plays.
I heard bringing it down.
He runs so hard, so quick. Low center of gravity to the ground.
He got them feet just going 90 miles an hour.
And we're already down under 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. So the clock is just ticking and talking away towards a West Side Senator victory. Updates from Willersburg, 27-7. Memphis 7, Logan 7. Also from around the area, East 14, Eastern Pike 14, Oak Hill 35, Northwest
down.
Northwest down 35-0 at the half.
And what's the Wheelersburg score?
Willersburg 27, Waverly 7.
7. Man.
That's the scores I have from the area. And just so you know, guys, we have a lot of SOC2 football schedule left.
Oh.
Split the pot, Chuck.
Whoa! $3.95.
Big money, $3.95. Let's pray for Chuck Jones.
Oh, here we come around the corner. It's Barry. Pushed out of
Barry.
bounds.
Barry with the carry for the first down. Let's see. Next stop of play, we're going to have a split the pot.
Split the pot, second number.
Here we go.
Purple ticket. Don't even get it out. Don't get it out.
7259.
You don't even have to get it out. They had purple ticket. You bought yellow.
Yeah.
I mean,
man.
At least they do that for the people that are struggle with the
ticket.
numbers.
Purple ticket. I think they do it because they just run out of tickets. Oh, look at that! What a conversion. Look at that. Tipped off by Barry, but picked up by the Indians.
Nice play by Streeter, and he has came to play. And I'll tell you, West is just getting a little too cute with the ball. I mean, they could be running it right now and getting away with pounding the clock out, but they've chose to put the ball in the air, and I'm not sure that's the right thing to do with a running clock. There's Streeter.
Streeter carries the football.
I'll tell you, the Westside Senators are playing hard, and they're playing fast and quick, and they're hitting hard.
067259. $359.
Looks like we need to redraw on the split the pot, hopefully.
I'm voting for that. Yep. Bad deal. We were nowhere close.
Streeter in motion. The pitch comes to him.
Here we go. He's
Stretching
looking
it
for a
out,
hold.
And nowhere to go.
And he is brought down with about a 5-yard loss.
Spriggs kept him there with a good play to not get sucked in and get out of the lane.
Whew, 3rd and 14 for the Indians.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Still 35-0.
Ball on the 49.
Sorry.
Indians coming to the line.
Chopin, the shotgun, drops back. He's going to let it
Big
air
pass.
out.
Oh!
Staggs didn't have his eye on the ball at first, but he found it and was able to knock it down.
So we're 4th and 14 now on the 49.
I think that they're going to
with right at a minute to go.
1 minute to go in the third quarter. Shope showing punt.
Will they break through? Nice punt. Barry waiting for it. And he's going to make a go of it. Did you see that?
First and 10 West, and this clock should still be running, but for some reason they keep stopping it every time they change possessions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the way the clock's supposed to be, but, I mean, that's the way they're doing it.
Oh, really? Ah. Huh. I don't know.
They stop it until the change of possession maybe now.
Maybe.
So I think it just depends on the crew that you have.
I think it has to do with both teams switching.
That's number 1. Cole Staggs on the carry. Cole Staggs picks up about 4, maybe 5. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back after a commercial break and bring you the last quarter of tonight's ball game.
I do it for the ladies.
I did it before I got married. I do it year-round.
It's the only thing I take my hat off for.
I do it all month long for one low price.
We do it together.
Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, Huntington, Jackson. I do it wherever I go.
They all do it here.
You won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. Come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Valley High School, as the Westside Senators have really took control of the game from the start, Chuck.
Yes, you're definitely right. You know, the Valley Indians came back as soon as they came out of the locker room and made a hard drive down, and that's really the best play that we've seen.
Fell short.
You know.
Had a chance to really cap off a good drive, but on fourth down they fell a little short. Now the clock is running, and the Senators have the ball. We should probably have, if nobody scores here, probably 2 more possessions by maybe each team. I mean,
yeah.
if everything pans out right.
Yep.
Keeps kids from getting hurt, unexpected injuries.
It broke right through and brought him down. So the Indians come in for the kill.
J.T. Ward
and
ran
forced a loss of
blitzed,
yards.
And had a hold of the running back before Bradford could even hand it to him.
Tell you.
Good read by J.T. Ward on the Indians' play. Now it's 3rd and 8. Look for the Senators to try to pick up this third down to just wind this clock out a little further.
Oh, big offsides by the Indian front line.
And he got him. Dylan Bradford drew him off. That's going to make it 3rd and 3 instead of 3rd and 8. A lot manageable more down for the Senators. Everything's starting to calm down here as the crowd is kind of quiet on both sides as they watch this high school game wind down here in beautiful Lucasville, Ohio.
There's
Bradford keeps. He's going to have the first. Nope. Yes, he does. Get it. That will stop the clock. No, it will not. Only on the change of possessions is the rule now. We're getting clarification on that.
Yep.
It's only on the change of the team possession. Thank you, Trinidad, for clearing that up for us.
I want to take a quick moment to we thank our sponsors, but we also want to thank you out there in TV land who come out and watch us every week and watch the games that we bring, as well as watch our normal programming here on the Zone. Oh, look at there. Staggs moving. Brought down around the 18. Nice run by Staggs.
A beautiful run as he bounced it outside and picked up about, 45 yards.
Yeah.
Nice tackle by Streeter, though, as he saved 7 points.
Well, I don't know about saved, delayed.
Maybe.
Under 9 minutes left to go in this
34-7, Willersburg.
What?
34-7.
Ooh.
Waverly's knocking on the door and getting ready to score, they said.
Apparently the initial 7 was a fumble.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I asked some of the guys downstairs.
Second 5 for West, Valley 15.
There's the pitch back.
That's going to keep that clock running, Chuck, and it's down under 8 minutes already to go in the fourth quarter.
That's it.
When we have these running clocks, this second half just flies by.
Oh, it
24
does.
minutes doesn't go no time.
No.
We do have an update, though, from Memphis, still 7-7.
Really?
Is what we have, yeah.
Wow. It's a hard-fought game over there.
No word from Oak Hill Northwest or Eastern Pike.
Stags carries. Ward again on the stop. Gain of 3. 4th and 2.
So we're at 4th and 2, a gain of 3 on that. Just at 7 minutes left to go. And Drew Cassidy comes up for a field goal.
They want Cassidy to get a good couple kicks in.
Over the scoreboard or not?
No, not over. Yes.
Look at that.
Dang it.
Cassidy's kick is true.
He was 2/3 up on that thing.
38-0. The clock is still running.
So we'll take a quick break and we'll come back right after this.
This is my business.
I'm the owner and sole proprietor.
I only have one other employee, Chester.
It's a romantic notion. Be the boss, but you are alone.
Well, not technically alone.
I do have a lot of help, actually.
My UPS store.
I had this printed there.
Packing, shipping, help.
Outstanding.
Toasters.
I have a mailbox there.
Best thing, they're right down the street.
The owner's a friend.
I got the account.
My team.
Yes! Careful now.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we are back. Thank you for joining us. We're here at Valley Stadium where the Indians are taking on the West Portsmouth Senators. And so far, haven't had a lot of luck. A score on the board coming into the fourth quarter. About 6:30 left to go in the ball game. The Indians have yet to put points on the board. And the Senators are up by 38. Got some, what did we just have from around the area? The Wheelersburg, Waverly?
34-13.
34-13. So they are continuing to rise up there.
Cassidy's going to be doing the kicking on the final kick of the game, I'd say.
I'd say you're right.
For me to get even, I'm going to say he don't kick it into the end zone this time.
You don't think?
I need to get even.
You need to get even.
If he does, I'm down 2 dinners.
Here it goes.
Drew Cassidy, guys, if you don't know, big Division I prospect for a lot of colleges around the Division I circuit.
Here
He's
he
a
comes.
great kicker.
He's winding up. Pa-pow! Look at that. Not back.
Yep.
He's tired. He's tired. He's done a lot of kicking. So Ashkettle returns the kick.
I don't know if Drew's missed a field goal this year.
He missed one last game. He missed one last week.
At Minford?
Yeah, it was an extra point. No, at West.
At West?
Against Minford. Yep. He missed one.
It's unlike him.
Oh, it is. But, I mean, you think about it. Yeah, I think it was. It was a bad snap. But, I mean, he's literally hit every other one we've seen this season.
Good gosh, he's good. Let's go ahead and wrap up this 5 minutes here with Valley running the ball. Streeter to the left. Has some room.
Here we go.
Has the daylight, but is brought out of bounds.
13 just pulling him down. That's William Journey on the stop.
West second string in. Might not be able to stop this. Valley might score.
They might. Well, as you said when we started the ball game, this is a young Indian team, you know.
Now the Westside Senators have every sub on the field.
Cade Millette getting a first down for the Indians.
Westside Senators. 40-13 is now the score at Willersburg.
Willersburg 40, Waverly 13.
So Wheelersburg's creeping it up there. I think they were very upset about that opening 7 points. There's the snap. He's moving. He's breaking it. Oh. Gets a nice
Valley
first down
is going to
out of that.
punch it in. Valley looks like they're going to punch it in.
Valley, west 16-yard line.
There's a pretty good size difference between the Indians and the Senators out there.
Yes, there is.
So we're at about 3:20 left to go in this ball game.
I'd say they got to run Millette or Streeter here. That's been their bread and butter right now, and they're going to get in.
So Millette gets down under the 10. Looks like about the 7-yard line, 8-yard line.
Pick up 7. Second 3 Indians.
Nope, maybe
Second 3.
9.
From the west, 9-yard line. Chuck, 2:50 to go. Will the Indians get in?
You know, that's,
I think they do.
that is the question of the night. I mean, I think they will because this has been a great drive for them.
As long as they take care of the ball and hold on to it here. I'm looking at Millette running the ball and maybe getting in.
Oh. Man. Looks like he got another first down at least. He almost got in trouble back there. Did you see that?
Yeah, he avoided a tackle.
So first and goal for the Indians at the West 4.
Chesapeake 14.
Portsmouth up on Chesapeake 27-14. Trojans needed that win. They've been reeling lost 4 in a row, I think.
I think so. They've not had a good
45 to go. Clock is ticking. Will the Indians score? That is the question. The defense is there. The I formation with Streeter. The pitch.
Here it comes.
Streeter outside.
Here it comes. And he makes it. Touchdown, Indians. So Gabe Streeter, the 5'10", 170-pound junior, puts the first points on the board and probably the only touchdown we're going to see tonight out of the Indians.
Yes, it is.
It looks like we've Caden Ruby up for the point after. Oh, there's the kick, and it is good. So now we have a ball game with 2 scores on, where the Senators lead at a score of 38-7 over the Indians. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with the final portion of the game.
Two for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie. It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster here.
They've been sending it like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake? I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here for the last 1 minute and 9 seconds of this ball game. Week 7 action here on the Zone as the Senators and the Indians have paired off. The Indians have finally scored in the last 2 minutes of the game and are getting ready to kick off to the Senators. There it is. Kind of short. Picked up on the 30 by the Senators. William Journey running the ball. And brought down by Nate Crabtree.
That should just about do it, Chuck. 50 seconds to go here in the game, and I think both teams have their JV in. It's 42-13 final. Not final. Willersburg just got a safety. 42-13.
I said 42, 44 to 14. They just need 1 point.
They can't do that.
I know, it's a shame. West bringing it down the field.
That's the game.
And that is it.
Well, Chuck, we'll be back with announce some of our players of the game.
Yep.
Wrap it up.
Final score on this game is West 38, Indians 7, and we'll be right back.
Currently, I am working with some sensors that can detect changes in rotation. What I'm doing now I do enjoy. I'm hoping to eventually grow from that and do full-fledged commercial games as my career. I'm equipped to do it, and that's the important thing.
I knew I wanted to do something with games. Shawnee had the degree that I was looking for. We've learned a lot about different kinds of programming, not just games. We work with artists that you can describe how characters look and they draw it. The variety of knowledge helps me stand out at Shawnee State.
Many people know that at the battery terminal in Ashland, Kentucky, we sell automotive, marine, and recreational vehicle batteries. But did you know we also sell
Power Wheels, motorcycle, and wheelchair batteries?
We also sell batteries for garage door openers, watches, cordless phones, and cell phones.
The Battery Terminal is a family-owned business located in Ashland, Kentucky. We've been in business for 28 years, and we are here to service your battery needs.
Hello? Oh, hey, honey. Dinner. Yeah, I got it.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back. I'm Chuck Jones here with Adam Cox and the whole Zone Sports team as we bring you the McDonald's wrap-up on tonight's Week 7 game for high school football. Now, Adam, I mean, this was a good game. As you said early on, this was a young Valley team.
Yep.
You know?
They're rebuilding out here. Coach Crabtree's done a good job with their younger kids, bringing them up, getting them some time to play. They're showing signs. The Streeter kid played good. The Millette kid played good.
Yep.
Coach Crabtree's got them going in the right direction. They'll be back in a year.
They will. And honestly, there's a big size difference between the two teams, you know, especially on the line.
West has got a lot of upperclassmen.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of the stronger teams in the area.
They
continue their undefeated streak as they remain 7-0 now.
7-0. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, and now that we're in SOC action, I mean, it's even a bigger deal to keep that undefeated streak. You know,
they're playing for an SOC. They're playing for the playoff berth, the seeding.
Yep.
They're playing for all that. So,
but it was a great game tonight.
Right.
You know, I mean, final score 38-7. You know, Senators winning. let's talk about tonight's players.
Well, we'll start off with our AC1 Communications big turnover of the game.
Big turnover. Now, we had all kinds of turnovers.
But the interception by the Streeter kid from Valley
yes.
was the AC1 Communications big turnover of the game.
Now, he was in the right place at the right time because it flipped off the
fingertips
right
of Barry.
off the fingertips of Barry, and he was ready and caught it. And that was a big turnover.
Right. And Streeter played good for the Indians.
He did.
He did. He was a bright spot for him. He got their touchdown for him late. And Streeter is the AC1 Communications big turnover of the game.
Now, next up, we've got the Monroe's Collision.
Monroe's Collision, that goes to the big hit of the game.
That
was Ryan Spriggs, number 38.
Uh-huh.
He made a decleating tackle on a special teams hit.
That was the crackback block we saw, wasn't it?
No, that was the special teams
this
hit
was
on the
over here
kickoff.
on the kickoff.
On the
Gotcha.
kickoff. One of the loudest hits we've heard all year.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the kid stayed down for a while, but he was okay.
He did.
But Spriggs is our Monroe's big collision hit of the night.
Now let's move from there on to the big block.
The big block of the night.
Big block of the night
went to number 99.
99.
And that is
Staggs.
Staggs.
Skaggs.
Gabe Skaggs. There's
Staggs and Skaggs.
They got some Staggs boys that played great. They got some Skaggs boy that played good. Gabe Skaggs is number 99. He's the fullback and middle linebacker, and he led the way on some good runs by Garrett Hurd tonight, and he was our big block of the game.
Definitely did an outstanding job. And finally, our Toro Loco player of the game.
The Toro Loco player of the game tonight went out to number 15, Dylan Bradford.
Who was just all over the place.
Dylan Bradford made plays with his feet, his arm, made some nice throws to Staggs on the sideline on that diving catch, but he also made some big plays and got the Siders in the end zone 5 times tonight for 7 points, and got him in field goal range for Drew to kick one.
Right.
But Dylan Bradford makes plays with his feet. He's very athletic, keeps his eyes down the field, connects to the receivers, and he's one of the premier athletes of the area.
I agree.
Tonight's score was 38-7. That pretty much does it here from Valley.
It does.
Next week we'll have the Minford Falcons at home against the Willersburg Pirates, another undefeated team.
Should be a big game. The Pirates are doing great this season, just like the Senators are. They'll match up in Week 10. Hopefully both will be undefeated, as it will be a huge game.
West has Waverly next week.
Which will be interesting.
That will be a good game.
Wheelersburg matched up with them tonight. And
they're up 42-13 right now, but
That's it.
It's been closer than that. Willersburg's very good. West is very good.
They are.
But tonight, the final score was 38-7. The West Senators remain undefeated. Hats off to Coach Johnson and the Siders. And wish them the best of luck next week.
We want to thank you for tuning in each week. And I also want to thank the Zone Sports crew for everything they do and all of our sponsors. That's it from Adam and I here at top of Valley Indian Stadium here. And have a great week.